7 o'clock. I'd like to call to order a regular meeting of the Brookfield Inland Wetlands Commission. Today is Monday, November 10th, 2025. My name is Sharon Fox. I act as chair of the commission. To my right, Mr. Bob Hudeman, who is the commission's secretary. To my left, Mr. Rob Scalera, who is an alternate member, so all three of us will be voting members this evening. Further down is our recording secretary, Ms. Elizabeth Adams. If you're going to speak tonight, she needs your name and address, so just help her get that right. And further down is Ms. Laura Barkowski, who is the Wetlands Enforcement Officer. So we will start with the officer's report. Let's see, first is 100 Candlewood Lake Road. I know you've been in contact with Mr. Checo.
I have not received an update on that just yet.
Okay. Do you think it's worth, I know you bugged him, what, about 2 months ago?
I did. I will shoot him an email.
Would you
again.
mind?
Absolutely.
All right. Because I think the work was done, what, almost a year and a half ago.
I don't know if all the landscaping was done. I'm not 100% sure on that. We were trying to get a letter for zoning that all the plantings went in.
Okay.
And I don't think we've received that yet on that site either.
Okay. Let's see, 58 Old Grays Bridge Road, that's the contaminated soil.
So I've requested that he attend the next meeting.
Okay.
To give an update, the property owner.
Okay, that would be great. Thank you for that. Let's see, 500A Federal Road, looks like some October reports, because I know we had a big rain the end of October. So we'll just take a look quickly. Nothing jumped out at me. We have what, this is their standard report. We gotta look for our stuff. But I didn't see anything that jumped out at me.
What about maintenance,
What page are you on?
maintenance H?
H. Maintenance H.
So I believe they've done work with the tracking paths. I believe they actually did have a blowout at one point during that big rainstorm at
Okay.
one point in time, but it looks like they fixed it. I know there was an issue with the silt fencing, but it's since been remedied,
Okay,
so.
all right, and then K also.
I believe that was mostly based off of the tracking pad in which they refreshed the tracking pad.
Okay, all right,
Yeah, I think what we are really concerned about, I mean, I don't think that detention basin they got is gonna wash out, but there was that crossing.
all right.
You remember at the very west side of that property? I think that's what we're kinda worried about, any sort of erosion and sedimentation or filling of that stream somehow, although that seemed to be pretty low odds. I think that from our standpoint, that's the worry item. So, but thank you for that,
Yep.
for those questions. So that's that. So let's move on to enforcement. One, we got 35 Merwin Brook Road, that's with the attorneys. So I think eventually Tom will come and talk to us about what he thinks the right next step is. Let's see, 51 North Mountain Road. In our last meeting, the property owner was here. And he said he had a plan, he was gonna get some help. And they were going to plant it, I think that's Saturday after, which I think was good weather. And he said, I said, well, look, send us some pictures or send us an email or send us something. And he said he would, but it doesn't sound like we've gotten anything.
I have not met.
All right, well, I think that's probably another reach out, right?
Absolutely.
He did say it was going to be a little bit of a challenge for him physically to do it, but that's why he was going to get help
Okay.
to get a lot of those little plants into the wetlands, so. All right, thank you for that. 46 Green Ridge. Anybody here for that? 46 Green Ridge?
Did install the green concrete markers?
Yep.
I believe you have pictures of them. Oh, and you got, okay.
Oh, awesome.
I knew.
So, Mr. Zambrano, just to confirm your name and address with Elizabeth, please.
Second last name.
All right,
So I'm.
now what?
Don't
Don't say it like that. I heard you got him in.
It was a concrete marks, right? But I couldn't find it. I looked for it, but I ended up making it, and I ended up making, you know, like a family project. So I built it.
Oh,
You
cool.
can see it.
All right.
The color choose my daughter choose it. I have everything here.
Look at that. That's
I
awesome.
painted concrete, everything there.
That's awesome.
And this is a mark that says Wetlands, Brookfield. I don't know if it was enough.
We gave him these?
Not
I
yet,
did not,
because-
he made them. it
Oh, you
sounds
made
like.
them?
You
Wow.
must have made these.
Wow.
Print it and then glue it.
That's right.
It was gonna say it's gonna last 25 years. I hope that.
Well, that's good. You got your daughter involved in it.
Ah.
Was that fun
I
for you
could've-
too?
You couldn't find them anywhere?
And these are these look like are these pictures? These
Oh,
are.
yeah, but that was before I painted and all that.
Oh yeah, there they are, right there.
Yeah.
There they are, right there. And then they're there. Okay.
You can see all the. Here it is.
That's cool. That's very
I don't know
cool.
if that was enough or.
That's awesome. That's enough. That's off. I think that is if I recall, that
That
is
was
the
all they needed.
last. What's that?
That's all they needed,
That's
right?
all we needed to do. You can
Right.
keep those?
Oh, you can keep it on the.
No, I
file,
got them
okay.
right here.
Oh, those are old ones.
Okay, well then I'll take the
The
new
new
ones. I'll take the new ones.
I print an extra one for this if you want to file.
That would be great. We'll take that. That would be awesome.
You
a
don't
great-
want it for memories or anything?
Oh,
No.
I ended up taking at least 25 because, you know, we couldn't order only because it's a metal thing and that's why.
Okay.
All right.
All
That's
right.
awesome. Okay, well, I will, I said then I'll make a motion. So in the matter of 46 Green Ridge Drive, let's see, what's the application here? I want to get the application number here.
No, that's just the violation number.
Yeah, let's see if I can get the application number.
Are both files there?
What's that?
Are both files there?
It might be,
Should just be a W number.
it's a W20. Could it be W2548?
That sounds right.
Okay. Let's see, so in the matter of the violation, WV-25-03, that violation is now removed for compliance, and the last remaining action items have been completed.
Okay, second it.
Any discussion on the motion? All those in favor?
All right.
Aye.
Okay, you're all set. Thank you very much. I
Thank
really appreciate you, getting involved
Thank you.
and getting on this and,
It took some time, but thank you.
yep,
Okay.
and I said, it's really cool that your daughter,
I
got
was
involved. That's the
choosing
best part.
pink, blue or green, but
That's the best part.
Pink wetlands.
All right,
are-
take care.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, 230A Wiskaneer Road, no one here. Again, those are plantings are gonna be done next year. No action now. 171 Pocono Road, the same thing. They've got the bonds. Plantings to be done next year. No action. 8 Dunsinane. I hope I said that right. Anybody here for 8 Dunsinane? So when we were, I know Laura, you weren't with us last week. The property owner was here, and there was it was not clear where the activity that you had seen, he wasn't able to place it on the map.
Okay.
So he's not here yet anyways, but I think you had a chance to,
I did. If I could have the file.
well, let's get the file here. This is pretty cool. That's really cool. It's some kind of acrylic. That's really cool.
Got a step ahead of me.
Yeah, it's all right.
Guess I'll sit in the chair. It's odd to be on this side.
Yeah.
So, his proposed work area
Yeah, we had a map, right?
was a
We-
map, and it was supposed to extend only 90 feet. Down on this side of the property, he actually extended the tree clearing 162 feet. So he went outside the limits of the approved area,
Okay.
which became one of the reasons for the violation.
So it goes this way?
It goes that way.
So it
continues
didn't get
further back.
into, that you can tell, it didn't get into,
I don't believe he got into there's a little intermittent water course back there.
that's what, yeah,
Which-
right. Wasn't on,
There should be a contours map that is not on this wetlands map that you can see.
so let's put it,
You can kind of see it based off of the contours map. It's
Okay.
the points. And it's a tiny intermittent water course.
okay, so you are seeing evidence of scour, you are seeing,
It doesn't look like he did any work in the water course,
Okay.
but right around this area, he has a stockpile of all the logs. So that's what was concerning me also.
okay. So we have two problems.
So we have two problems.
He cleared beyond, he cleared,
Outside the limits of his permit.
and there are some logs right adjacent to or in,
I would say adjacent to. the
adjacent to an
wetlands.
intermittent
Closer
water
than I
course,
would
and we
feel
don't know what the
comfortable.
strategy is. So the way we left it with him was, I told him I would talk to you,
Mhm.
and either you would call him or he was gonna call you. I didn't.
He has been trying to reach out. We have not been able to get out, find a time that works for both of us to get out there together.
Okay,
Um,
okay, so, but you personally have been out
I
there.
have been out there. These pictures, this is the Google Earth image from 2022 to give you an idea of how wooded that area was.
Right,
The pictures I took on October 14th kind of gives you an idea on how it's a little bit different, that he went further.
so
the
this is that
side.
long
That is the
side, and
long
that's the
side.
pile of logs?
Yes.
Okay.
And that pile of logs is about 170 feet from the property line. I think that's maybe a better picture to give you an idea on how far back it goes with the pile of logs there.
Okay,
But I'm not as concerned about the intermittent water course as long as he doesn't leave it there. I was more concerned that we did go outside the limits of his permit and what he was allowed to do.
okay,
Almost.
somehow in our conversation, we didn't pick up on these pictures. I didn't find them or whatever.
I think those are new.
Well,
To us.
October,
I didn't-
they might be new to you.
They're new to us.
We looked, I didn't see them.
Okay.
So whatever, they were here, I just didn't see them. Okay, so he's got a notice of violation, right?
So he has a notice of violation right now.
And he's not here, and we haven't heard anything from
We
him.
have heard from him.
Okay.
Him and I just have not, he keeps on wanting to go out to the property, and I'm not available when he wants to go, and
Okay,
I also have, been a little short-staffed this week.
okay, all right, well, the good news is, it isn't anything absolutely
Question.
wrecking the wetlands right at this moment, so it doesn't feel, excuse me, like it's a critical matter. It's urgent, but it's not critical. Let's continue with our process of getting the two of you out there and,
And have him update the map of what
and
he
have him
actually did.
update the map, and let's get the pile of logs on the map,
Okay.
okay? And then, so I think that's a reasonable course of action to continue. Excuse me. Everybody agree with that?
Yes.
Yep.
And Laura, you're okay with that, right?
Perfectly fine.
Okay, all right, well, let's hope schedules, excuse me, something in my throat. Let's hope schedules work out here. All right, 31 Obtuse South, and the name and address over to Elizabeth, please.
Joe Keller, 31 Upper Street South.
Okay, so I understand you've got new business, gave us an application, right? Or no, why don't you tell us what this is?
This is the packet my wife put together, which I believe includes a inland wetlands application. You want a copy?
Sure. Thank you.
I wanted to ask you last week, there's a pole on the side of the driveway.
Yes,
Is it still there?
that's new.
Oh, it's new.
Yep.
So it goes down into the ground from there?
The pole, the
The,
telephone pole.
the line. You said you got put
Yes,
underground
it's
lines in?
underground, yep.
So it goes from that pole underground?
Yep.
To the house, so,
Yep.
cool.
Okay, so you've had, I don't know, Miss Janig?
Janig, yeah.
Janig, sorry, I hope I got that right. I've never run across to her. She's a soil scientist from Ridgefield?
Yep, she
Okay.
works with CCA quite a bit, I guess.
Oh, okay. So she has flagged the wetlands for you. And she's noted that some wetland shrubs have been planted already, right?
Yep.
I'm just trying to remember what the problem was here.
In clearing the septic, the septic
Right.
field, I kept going.
Right.
Realizing that this was wetlands.
Right, thank you for that. And so you've actually replanted the wetlands, and that's this map here?
Yes.
Oh, that's okay. It happens all the time. Oh, that's another one. I don't, were there trees?
No
Were
trees
there
were
tr-
taken down in that section. no.
Okay, there weren't any trees there to,
I don't believe so. It was a lot of, it was very overgrown.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was very
Yeah.
overgrown with a lot of vegetation in the wetlands.
I think you showed us a picture that it was all just, I
Right.
don't
You're a
remember what it was,
landscaper.
Yep,
barberry
and
and,
in fact, you can see, we didn't clear the whole thing, and so there's a big section, probably 40 by 60, of what essentially we cleared, which is mostly euonymus, barberry, mugwort. that sort of
yeah,
stuff.
okay.
It looked a lot of invasive, based off of the pictures.
Okay. All right, well, why don't we just deal with this? Let me make a motion to go to agenda item 7A, 31 Obtuse Road.
Okay, I'll second it.
Seconds. All those, any discussion, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye,
Aye.
okay, so we're gonna take a look at your application right now, which is this, and I can so, there's no, so the numbers are here, 12 winterberries, 6
Yep,
viburnums.
yep.
Um,
Cephalanthus,
yeah, Cephalanthus,
buttonbush.
buttonbush, yep. All shrubs are native wetland species. A large elderberry was growing the invasives from, oh, that's pretty cool. See too many of those. It is recommended the scraping of the wood chips and small logs continue and removed off-site. So what, you chipped into this wetland, is that what she's referring to?
It was an old
or-
dumping ground.
Okay.
So buried beneath the vegetation were a bunch of old logs and rocks and bricks,
Okay,
and decomposing wood chips, which we spread out.
okay, so,
And Mary suggested we just take the machine and scrape them away
How do you plan on doing that?
with the skid steer.
Excuse me?
With the skid steer,
Okay.
it would be literally 5 bucket pulls of the skid steer. We could probably do it
okay, and then she's suggesting that when you get that done, cover it with a wetland seed mix?
in the spring, yeah.
In the spring, okay.
All right.
Do you see this, Bob?
No. Oh, thank you.
Does that have a map in it?
Good.
I don't know if the map, this map has got the detail on it, it's showing the plantings here. And you said they're all done?
Done, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, it looks like it's light, like the printer is pretty light there.
The printer was died.
Yeah. And that's on a CCA map, right? That's what this is, an enlargement of the CCA map. All right, well, thank you for all of this, and for me, I think this solves the problem.
I agree.
So I think what we can do is, I think we can deal with this I think we can, it's new business, so I can't approve the plan today.
Sure.
So, I think what we'll probably do, I don't see any problems with approving it, again, unless we hear something from the public, approving it, and I think probably what we can do with an additional stipulation that this wetland seed mix get planted before the 31st of July next year, and you'll owe us an email to confirm, that it happened. And I guess we can decide whether we wanna clear the violation or not. We can decide that in 2 weeks, I'll think about that, because not everything is done.
Just the seed mix, I believe, is
Yeah.
the remaining on the second item.
Yeah, so, okay, I think we're all set. Thank
Okay,
you for
I have
this.
an additional question.
Yes,
So, directly in front of the house, literally 10 feet away from the house, is an enormous spruce tree.
Sure.
I haven't measured it
let's
to
see,
know
here's
if
the
it's
house.
within 75 feet of any.
Here's
let's
the
see,
house.
let's see. Okay, this is gone. So it's right there.
Going by, well, she didn't flag it, right? No, she did not.
What
Oh,
is
she
it?
did. She's got a
There's a
wetland,
water course between the properties here.
she flagged this area. She says she flagged this
Yes.
area. I don't know if we don't have her flags on any map. Yes, we do, right here.
Right.
So she's got CCA has given you a 2-scale map. So I don't know if, because this looks like it's shrunk down, what
Right.
we can do is where this wetland flag is, which is in this area, get the original. If it's 75 feet away,
Then I have to apply,
if
do a
it's,
permit.
if it's past, if it's over 75, the answer is no.
No, okay,
If it's less than 75, then the answer is yes.
okay.
So that's what I would do. To answer your question, you have the original of this map, or
Right.
your client does.
Right.
Get a ruler, look at the flag, put the tree on there, 75 feet. If it's 76 feet or more, no
Okay.
permit is required.
Good.
If
All right.
it's 75 feet
75
or
feet.
less, the answer is yes, a permit is required. Okay?
It's a huge spruce tree.
It's
Okay.
enormous. Yeah, it's a,
Oh, wow, that is a
Freaking
big one.
enormous.
it dwarfs the house and it's already
Yeah.
sent branches through the roof, so.
Ah,
So, notwithstanding the spruce tree, does he need to be here in 2 weeks
I don't
for
think,
approval?
I don't think
Okay.
so. You're welcome to
Okay.
join, but I don't think so. Thanks, Rob.
So if we approve it, we'll send him an email,
Well, he'll eventually, he doesn't get an email, he eventually gets a letter, and he can read the minutes.
a letter.
Because the motions are published the day after.
Okay.
So the motions get published the day after, that's a way for you to check, and then over the period of a week or so-ish, you will get a letter to confirm it.
Okay.
No emails,
Good.
okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, so I'll make a motion then to continue, W-25-6531 Obtuse Road to our next regularly scheduled meeting.
That's it.
Any further discussion on the motion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, so that takes care of that one. All right, continued public hearings. We don't have any public hearings. We don't have any old business. 70 South Lake Shore. You're back.
I am back.
Did you change something? I see a whole big pile of stuff.
I changed, it's so minor, I don't even know what they did. How about that?
So name and address.
Michelle Mars McCauley, Artel Engineering, Brookfield. I have plans for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I did it on the portal, but I have it was at the end of the day kind of thing.
Okay,
So this is copies for you, the file.
I got one October, I have,
Nope, there's a new one.
all right, so give me that.
That's the new one.
This is the new one. All right, so let's look at this one, because last time we looked, there weren't any problems.
Yeah, there was an error on our fault,
Yeah.
with the acreage of the lot. We were a little larger than what the lot was supposed to be, so the house had to get a tiny little smaller. I
Oh.
think we shaved a foot off the width. So that was it.
Okay.
That's the only thing that
Are
changed.
does that road have 10-foot setbacks still?
Wait, say it again?
Does that street have, what are the setbacks on that?
20 feet from the front yard setback for the house.
And they're 10 on the other side,
On the
right?
sides, it's
Oh, it's
10,
10,
and
right?
the 20 feet off. So we
No.
shrunk the house, I think it was just, he pulled a foot off of this side, I think.
Okay, so the roof drains are all going here,
everything's-
that's still below the 440,
Yeah.
this is still the pool.
Yeah, it was there before.
Was it? I didn't, oh, that's very nice.
Well,
An 8
it's-
by 10 pool?
It's tiny.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing, like I said, it was just cause the acreage, we had it, so we
Yeah.
did the lot next door, we flipped the acreage by an accident. So
Okay.
the lot next door is a little larger, so when we did the impervious calculations with the correct number, we were over by, I think, 53 square feet.
Okay.
So we had to cut off 53 square feet off the house.
Okay,
So that was
alright.
the only, and I just wanted the file to be consistent with
I think
everything else.
that's a good idea.
So it's-
Alright, you wanna, who wants to approve it?
Well, you do it.
Well, you wanna do it? Alright, I think we're all set there.
Yep.
Let's see, so I'll make a motion to approve the plan for W-25-61, 70 South Lake Shore Drive, as described on a map from Artel with an original date of 10/13/22 and the last revision date of November 6th, 2025, with all of the usual stipulations.
I'll second it.
Any discussion on the motion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimous. All right, you guys are in business.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
It was easy, wasn't
That
it?
was easy.
Well, again,
I
it's
wasn't
always,
involved, but,
it's always easy when the applicant's agents bring the correct information. And it's complete, and so you can tell your client that we appreciate that.
You already emailed me to ask. Have a good night, thank you.
All right, all right, and you guys are here for what?
Iroquois? 107 Dale.
Both of you guys are here for Iroquois? All right, we won't make you wait any longer then. Let's go to, make a motion to go to agenda item 107 Vale Road, Iroquois Gas Maintenance. Again, we'll need your name and address over to
Second.
Elizabeth, please. You guys can make yourself comfortable. If you want another chair, we can swing one around. Okay. All right, so before you get going and tell us what this is about, let's just take a look at the application you submitted.
Oh, I saw it.
Give me a second to get an answer before we get going. Okay, so we've got purpose and description of the proposed activity. Let's see, please see the accompanying cover letter for details. So what is this cover letter? Which one, does it have a date on it, or?
There should be just on top of the full packet, a cover letter. Looks like that. Should be.
See, soils map. Let's see, wetlands determination. I don't, yeah, oh, is this?
Oh, yep, there we go.
All right, so the date on that is, tell me what the date is on it?
Should be October 27th.
The date is October 27th, 2025?
Correct.
And that's from VHB?
Yes, yep.
Okay,
And I apologize, that's November 4th. Is the date.
VHB
Correct.
to
I think so.
Brookfield. I just want to get
Sure.
what this letter is.
Sure. Sorry, that was supposed to go on top of everything.
Well, I know you probably sent it on top of it, but I said when we're sticking it in here, it can be any place.
Sure.
So, and I didn't want there to be any misunderstanding as to which cover letter are we speaking about. So just initial that if you wouldn't mind. It just says date 11/27/25 from VHB to Brookfield IWC. My very worst handwriting. All right, so, let's
Is this the
take
cover letter? 1023?
1027 is what I think she said.
November 4th, 2025.
Oh, that's the cover
So
letter.
it's the wrong one, 11,
You might be looking at a wetland.
is it this?
Yes, this is the cover letter.
That's the cover letter.
Correct.
Okay, well, I was just, sorry, I didn't look at it, I thought I heard you say it
No,
was.
no.
So 11/4/25. Right. Where is, oh, here we go. So total acreage, 35 acres, disturbed wetland area, none, total wetlands, at least 0.12 acres, disturbed linear feet of water courses, none, disturbed upland review area is 2,400 square feet. Okay, so we have a map of what you guys are planning to do here?
Yes. It's right on top there.
Right on top of it.
Right there.
So this is the map you want us to approve?
Correct.
Okay, so tell us how this works.
So they have an existing gravel access road and a utility enclosure here.
Okay.
We delineated in September 2 wetlands. Again, this is on I believe 35 acre, 36 acre parcel. However, the project site itself is about 0.09 acres.
Okay.
They're strictly within their right of way. Because it's an existing access road, they will be doing in-kind maintenance, so scraping down of that gravel road and then top dressing for future maintenance purposes.
So make sure we understand, the green is the flagged wetlands area.
Correct.
This yellow is the upland review area.
75 foot, yep.
What's the red thing?
That was our project study area,
Okay.
significantly less than the actual parcel size itself.
Okay, so this is upland review. That's terrible.
What's at the end of the road?
End of the road, there's a utility enclosure. I believe they have the main line valve there.
And so they're keeping the same width of the road, just
Correct.
putting in.
No increase in footprint.
They're just gonna spread new gravel?
Yep, rip up the existing vegetation that has since overgrown since the last maintenance round. I believe it's scraped down about 1.5 inches, add 3 inches, up to 3 inches,
Okay.
and then adding additional gravel and top dressing.
How are they getting?
Within the facility as well, putting down a vegetation map so that it doesn't come back
Oh,
on every
okay,
gravel.
good luck with that.
The best of their ability.
It's not easy to keep the vegetation out, but every little bit helps. So when you scrape it out, are gonna be trucks sitting here to take the stuff out? Is it gonna be stockpiled here, or how do you think that's gonna work?
No, I believe there's gonna be use of medium to heavy equipment scraping out and then a dump truck waiting, and it's gonna take it right off site in
So
one go.
no stockpiling?
No
of-
stockpiling, it'll be
Okay.
taken,
You're gonna dispose of it.
yep, off site.
That's right.
Okay, so there is. No stockpiling of old or new?
Correct.
Well, is this all paved, this whole area here?
This is.
It looks like a parking lot. I see a bunch of cars here.
Partially paved, partially not. I believe they're using it as a separate non-Iroquois land use. They are doing stockpiling and parking and whatnot, but it is not within.
Is there a Kovacs, Kenny Kovacs over in that area? You don't, if you don't know, that's
I
okay.
don't know. I'm not
That's all
familiar
right,
with
because I
website.
thought it was in that, I was just
Okay.
curious.
So I'm just gonna make a note here for our approval, cause I'm gonna, I don't think, it just says no stockpiling of old or new material, so just drop your initials in there, just so. All right, more questions, Rob?
No, it's all
I
right.
don't see any problems
No, I
with
don't
this.
either. I think it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, now that we know,
Yeah.
Oh, so it doesn't go right to Vale Road then? It's just, this is it, right here?
Yeah,
Yes.
just about the lowest point of the driveway there is really where the maintenance needs to happen.
Right here?
Right. So this yellow polygon extending
Okay.
here, and this is the utility enclosure.
Okay, but there's
No.
nothing being done here?
Correct. No
Okay.
maintenance being done.
Yeah, that's
In
not
this
their
section.
facility.
Oh,
It's outside of their easement.
this looks like a wall here.
So, yeah, that's a different, we have a 10-foot easement just along this gravel road.
Mhm.
And then our pipeline right-of-way comes down in this direction, intersects with the facility here. So all the maintenance will be on the gravel road here and then within the fence.
So how do you get from,
We'll still drive the equipment in
Okay.
here, it just, the road doesn't need to be
Okay.
improved at all in
Okay.
that area.
And I assume this is gonna be big,
Not a big project.
well, not gonna,
No,
you're gonna have
right.
big equipment here, right? You're gonna have, I don't, you're gonna have large equipment. These are not little skid steers to get this out of here, right?
Excuse me. Yeah, I believe there will be a dump truck, both for taking the gravel that's moved out, as well as replacing the gravel, materials.
Okay.
Everything done within the utility enclosure itself will be hand. The access road from here to there will be used, with equipment.
All right, well, that's just good to know, because sometimes people, we have a lot of alert neighbors in Brookfield, and when they start seeing big trucks, then they call Laura. And then she says, oh, well, that's okay, I know about that. Right? So it makes everybody's life simpler.
Easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't see any problem
either.
with this. Unfortunately, it's, as you know, the state law, it's
2
new
weeks.
business, so we gotta wait till our next meeting. I can't really,
Okay.
there's no real,
Can't get around it.
yeah, there's no urgent matter to whatever that we could maybe skirt around those rules, but
Would you like us to return?
you're
this
welcome to come, but I don't think it's necessary
I don't
unless
either.
Bob or Rob feel differently.
Unless you enjoy the entertainment.
Yeah, I mean, I think we probably will, the motions get published the day after. I think you will hear, there are usual you don't need any, I don't think we need any soil and erosion here.
We do,
It's all flat,
We
right?
did propose.
we do propose, yep,
Do you where?
straw bales actually, right along the existing access road.
Okay, so these are
Correct.
soil and erosion. And you said they're gonna be straw bales?
Correct.
That's probably all right. Sometimes people use hay and that brings in weeds. Yeah, so straw is less weedy.
I apologize, on the legend, it should clarify. Nope, straw bales. But if
Yeah,
you'd like,
okay.
we can do.
Well, it's just harder for me to read, and I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
go like this,
No,
because
no, no.
purple, okay, so we got, all right. So what you'll hear, it'll be usual stipulations, one of which is to get the soil and erosion in place.
Mm-hmm.
You call Laura, have her come out and do an inspection, and then you can proceed once she gives you the thumbs up that the soil and erosion is what she's looking for. And again, you're gonna hear in the motion, there will be no stockpiling of old or new materials on site. And other than that, I can't think of anything else that we're gonna hear, okay?
Great.
All right. All right, well then I'll make a motion to continue 107 Vale Road to our next regularly scheduled meeting.
I'll second that.
Bob seconds, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimous.
I apologize if I should have asked earlier.
What?
As a side question, when we do have maintenance projects like this, could they fall into a agent approval? If they're, not increasing footprint, not impacting lot directly.
We usually limit that to things like very small buildings showing up or 1 or 2 trees.
Okay.
That's usually what we have, I think that is the limit of our agent approval here in Brookfield.
Okay.
You have something in mind?
Well, I think this would be an example. I mean, it's pretty basic.
Right.
But I would say we probably haven't delegated that kind of agent approval to Laura. I don't know, we can talk about it and see how she feels about it and how our members feel about it,
Okay. Yeah, I thought
We
I'd
could
bring up
think
the
about it.
issue, because I know they have a bunch of pipelines throughout the state, so we're just trying to get a feel of what the various commissions, how they feel about maintenance, especially if we're not impacting wetland directly.
Right.
Not a significant activity, and strictly upland review area, incline, no increased footprint.
Yeah, it's something, again, you're the only one like this, really, in terms, and you happen to be a commercial property, which is like, making me think a little bit more, but I hadn't really thought about it.
Sure.
I think we're willing to think about it. So I don't know when we'll think about it, but necessarily,
That's
but
a fair
I think it's a matter of if you guys have something else,
Sure.
that comes along, call Laura. Maybe we will have talked about it by the next time you have something, and she'll say, oh, yes, the commission has agreed to it. Is that a way? forward.
Anytime we'll come for the entertainment.
Yeah, you can always come for the end. We're better than anything on TV, I say that all the time.
Great.
All right, and you've got, is that your card, you wanna hand them?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I said mostly it's been limited to very small things and not things with big dump trucks and excavators and things like that, but we can talk about it.
Thank you.
All right, so I took care of the motion on that, right, Elizabeth?
Yep.
Okay, thank you for reminding.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Thank you so much.
We did 70
We did,
South
huh?
Lake Shore, yep. I've got 69 Wisconsin Road, I think that was just a propane tank we had installed.
You wanna do 4 or 5 first? We don't have any.
Have a good evening. Yeah.
Have a good evening.
Yeah.
All right,
Two.
take care. And this one, as I remember, this was not gonna be a problem at all. They've got a construction sequence. It is in the GIS, the whole place, or half the property, and I guess half the home is in the, assumed filled wetlands. And we got a little note on the plant, the application limited to install 220-gallon tanks and the pads under the tanks. No other activities.
Straightforward.
All right. I'll make a motion then to approve the application W-25-62, 69 Wisconsin Road for the installation of propane tanks and pads under the tanks as described on a Town of Brookfield GIS map, which had a receive date of October 22nd, 2025, with all the usual stipulations, and making note that this application is limited only to the installation of those 220-gallon tanks and the pads under the tanks.
Second it.
Any discussion on the motion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimous. Okay, so, moving right along, correspondence. We don't have any. Review of the previous minutes. I'm just quibbling with a little wording here. It's line 93. I'm quibbling with the word confusion. I don't think anybody was confused, candidly. I think we had one story from the applicant, and we couldn't put together the story from what Laura had told me over the phone. So I would, if possible, I'd like to not have the word confusion, because I think all of us work very hard not to be confused, if you don't mind.
Yes.
So I would just say to clarify where the activity occurred. Mark the photograph on a copy of the approved plan and clarify where the activity occurred. And then also just a tiny little thing on line 102. That phrase, extended the brush and shrub removal out to the road and then planted 21 native shrubs. Doesn't that need like a subject, like the applicant or the agent extended the brush? It needs a noun,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say the
Agent.
Yeah, or the applicant, just say the
Applicant, yeah,
applicant. I would just say
applicant,
the
right, right,
applicant
right.
extended the brush and shrub removal out to the road and then planted 21 native wetland shrubs. And those were my only two items. Rob, anything you guys noted? All right, then I make a motion to approve the minutes with those two corrections for October 27th, 2025. Bob seconds.
I'll second it.
Any discussion on the motion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimous. Informal discussion? I don't know how you felt about their request.
For that particular particular one, I believe one of the main reasons why I thought it needed to go before the commission is the proximity to the wetlands. They were working right up to the very edge, and I wasn't sure if there were any special stipulations you wanted to put on beyond what they were proposing off of their plans.
I'm totally happy with that, so, all right, because I think,
If there was a bigger buffer, maybe that would be a little bit different, if they were working not right up to their wetlands area.
Mhm.
Maybe that's something I would consider
Okay.
maybe taking on as an agent, but when they're working right to the very edge, which they are,
yeah, I am totally happy with that. I am totally happy with anything that you are not, I'll speak for myself and ask Bob
Yeah,
and
no, I
Rob.
agree.
If you are not 100% positive or satisfied or ready, bring it here.
Yep, I agree.
If you're okay, right?
So there's no difference when the, interested party has an easement as opposed to ownership? Just a general question. So
my-
Iroquois, whatever they're called, they don't own any of the property there, they just have an easement. So when they want to do something in wetlands on their easement, it has nothing to do with the homeowners?
I may have misunderstood. I thought that their activity was, I thought it was on their,
I thought the easement area just was the road that they were not improving out
Right.
to their access road.
right, I thought, that my
And they-
understanding is what they were doing is on what they own?
So they own that whole 35 acres?
Well, let's see what the application says.
That's what I'm looking for right now.
And then to your point, I guess I would assume that their activity would conform to the terms of their easement. Because if it doesn't conform to the terms of their easement, then they're gonna be in trouble with the property owner. Yeah, well, they say landowner of record, Rob,
Mm-hmm.
is Iroquois Gas Transmission. Although they go on to say that's the owner of the easement.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they have easements all over the town, there's one right across the street, they have an easement
Yeah.
for every piece of property across the street. I don't know.
Well, I guess we could have maybe I don't know who owns the property then.
I just don't know if there's a difference for application purposes.
Well, there should be,
What is
because it should
owner?
be the landowner. So it should, I missed this. It should have been the landowner. It shouldn't be the owner of the easement. It should have been who owns the land. So I don't know who owns the land, because it's not on this application.
Maybe we could shoot them an email for clarification before the next meeting?
Do that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's see if we can get the landowner of record. Okay.
Email, it might have to be snail mail, depending on who they are and what I have on record, but,
Uh,
'cause I don't think that's the landowners.
they give you,
I can send it to Iroquois, definitely by email.
don't we
Did you mean,
do we have wouldn't the town have a tax record for 107
it
Vale
wouldn't
Road?
necessarily, I can absolutely figure out who the property owner is.
Yeah.
It's just whether or not I have an email address for them is the only thing I'm not certain about. Because we don't always have those records on file as far as email addresses.
Oh, I'm sure we don't, but I would think the town should know who owns 107 Vale
absolutely,
Road.
I
So
can
that
find-
we can, that we should be able to easily, well, with time and energy and whatever.
I will also send an email to Iroquois asking them
Okay,
to,
all right. Anything else, informal discussion?
I think that's it.
All right, you wanna make a motion to adjourn then?
Yeah, I'd like to make a motion that we adjourn.
Rob's gonna second that.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, any opposed? Motion unanimous, we are adjourned.